How's it going, guys? Kawasaki here, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a breakdown and or predictions for Stardom's All-Star Grand Queendom event that's happening this weekend at midnight my time. I'm gonna be crying from being so sleepy, but I give y'all some content. If you guys like what you were watching, click on the like button. Let me know what your picks and or predictions are in the comments down below. And if you want to watch this live, hopefully if I don't get taken down, link is in the description down below. It leads you to my Discord. I will be streaming this live, hopefully on here. If not, we're going to be watching this in our server. Be with me and the boys. Without any further ado, let's get this started. So there are 11 matches on this card, and if I'm going to be 100% honest, I'm invested in about like 5 to 6 of them, so it's half the card. But kicking things off, we have the Yokohama Rumble. Then we have an 8-woman tag match between Club Venus and Tekla versus Oedo Tai. Then we have a special tag team match between Miyu Amasaki and Utami Hayashishida versus Hazuki and Fuwa, the Japanese either content creator or comedian. It's one of the two. Then we have Himika's retirement match where she will be taking on Maika in her final Stardom full appearance match, or full-time Stardom match. Then we have a tag team match between, I believe it's formerly known as Mei Hoshizuki, or currently, it's one of the two, and Starlight Kid versus Azumi and Mei Saruga. Then we have the Goddess of Stardom titles on the line as Nanae Takahashi and Yu will be defending it against Mirai and Ami Sourei. Then before that, or after that I should say, we have Siri versus Chihiro Hashimoto. Then in a rest for the title matches, we have the Artist of Stardom titles on the line as Prominence. Kurumi Hiragi, Risa Sera, and Suzu Suzuki will be taking on Kairi, Natsupoi, and Sari Ano. Next up in your IWGP Women's Championship match, Mercedes Moné will be taking on Mayu Iwatani. In your co-main event, Saya Kamitani will be defending it against Mina for the second time. And in your main event, the World of Stardom Championship is on the line. Sounding like a broken record. But Julia will be taking on Tam Nakano in a very heated rivalry. But couple thoughts and predictions for the Yokohama Rumble. I honestly just want to see Fukigen Death, Billy Ken Death, Gokigen Death, Death Yamasan, one of the few of the lot of them. Just pick up the win. Because that's how it be sometimes. Either that or, I don't know, so I would say Saki Kasho, but she's not going to be in it. But I'm going to say Fukigen Death, or just simply Kari Oniyama. Then Club Venus with Tekla versus Oedo Tai. I'm going to be 100% honest, I haven't really kept up with Stardom like that since like the first round of the Cinderella tournament, so I am missing out on a lot. I know they have new members. I believe it's Jenna, Mariah May, and Jessie something, but I know she was from NXT formerly, and Tekla will be taking on Oedo Tai. Again, I really need to catch up before Saturday night, but since there's nothing really going on with the Oedo Tai, I'm gonna just say Club Venus and Tekla will pick up the win. Then in the tag match in between Fuwa, Hazuki, Miyu, and Utami, I could see Fuwa Hazuki picking up the win simply because it is a big act coming into Stardom. I don't remember if Fuwa won her first match in Stardom or not. I'd have to like rewatch it, but I could see Hazuki and Fuwa winning. It would either be that or Utami Miyu winning simply because it's Utami and Hazuki just unsuccessfully challenged for the Wonder Stardom and the IWGP Women's Championship. So me personally, it's a 50-50, but I'm gonna lean a little more towards Hazuki Fuwa. And Himika Maika, the two besties, and it finally comes to an end. No more Mai Hime. Himeka will be having her second to last match before retiring. This one's gonna be emotional, especially for you, the big Himeka fans out there. But it's gonna be tough because these two just like they have really good chemistry together when teaming as well as going up against each other. It would be kind of a cool send-off for Himeka to win, but I kind of feel like Maika will take this. I mean, they could give her the proper send-off and give Himeka the win. I'ma say, personally, like, I'm doing this all on the fly, so I'm like really thinking about this. I could see Himeka win. I'd want Himeka to win, but like my mind is telling me Himeka, but my body is telling me Maika. That one's 50-50. If I'm being 100% honest. It's gonna be a sad one. Next up, on a happier note, Azumi has chosen Mei Saruga, and Starlight has chosen Mei Hoshizuki. I think that's her name. If I'm wrong, please tell me, or just bombard me with hate comments, please. But Starlight Kid went to Ichigaya Chocolate Square to talk to Mei and challenge her to a match. So originally this was Mei and Starlight Kid, but then they wanted to raise the stakes and have tag team partners for this. Mei chose Azumi because they did have their high speed championship match from like way back when. That was like a couple months or like a month or so ago, and one of the things that they wanted to do was tag with each other. Starlight Kid went to Hoshizuki. Again, former high-speed champion. I think the first, could be wrong, but former high-speed champion. So, I'ma say, blink and you'll miss this match. I'ma probably say Azumi may sneak in the win. Or Starlight, yeah, no, I'm gonna say Azumi and Mei. But don't underestimate Hoshizuki. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially for you long-time Stardom watchers. This will be a fun one. Blink and you'll miss. Next, Goddess of Stardom Championship title match. Mirai and Ami Sourei versus Nanae, Takahashi, and Yu. Team 7-Up has been quite dominant throughout their title reign. And since Mirai just won the Cinderella tournament, I don't think they're going to win. Mirai will announce who she will be going against for her prize for the Cinderella tournament. So I could see Mirai either challenge for the Wonder or the World. Probably Wonder. Then, next up, and this is one match I'm kind of invested in, is the Chihiro Hashimoto and Yu match, or Chihiro Hashimoto and Siri. For those that like your gnarly spots, like high speed spots or like high impact bumps, the neck bumps and all that, this might just be the opposite of it. This is going to be more technical mat work. Chihiro has experience, I believe she has a background in judo, and Siri does have experience in MMAs. Again, she used to compete in the UFC. So it's going to be a lot of grappling, and if they're going to hit, they're going to hit each other hard. Like they're going to try to kill each other. I could see Chihiro pick up the win on this one. Chihiro did go up against Mirai, I think, last time in singles competition, and Chihiro just dominated over Mirai. But don't on it. I could see Big Hash win this. But that's just me. I still wanted Team 7-Up, or I still wanted Team 200 Kilos to win the Goddess belts, but it is what it is. Now, one match this one also very, very invested in. Pretty much like the majority of my favorites in Stardom and like in Japan in one match. Prominence and Restart. Sorry No pretty much made her appearance in Stardom, and it's caused quite a stir. For those that don't know, Kairi has known Sorry No and Natsupoi since I believe they debuted and kind of was starting to make a name for themselves, because Kairi was on that boat as well, at least with Saori. Natsupoi came later on. So again, they all have history. I know Natsupoi Sorry No did used to compete together as tag teams as well as against each other. I believe in Actress. I believe it was Actress Girls. And Sorry No did make sporadic appearances in Stardom. Same with Natsupoi when, again, Rising Stars. This will be Sorry No's, I believe, second match in Stardom since coming into the company. And again, you have Prominence, Suzu, Risa, Kurumi Hiragi. Really big fans of Suzu and Risa. Suzu's honestly the future. Like, it would be sweet for Restart to win. I'm honestly 50-50 with this, but if I really had to pick, I would have to say Restart picks up the win. If they change it to a hardcore match, then I'm going to say Prominence. It all depends on the stipulation. Now, for your IWGP Women's Championship title match, Mercedes Moné versus Mayu Iwatani. Mercedes has been playing a lot of mind games on Mayu, especially the last show that they had, the last pay-per-view. Mercedes did ambush Mayu after Mayu did make the announcement that she was going to challenge for the IWGP after Sakura Genesis. Mercedes actually hasn't been too bad. Her matches have actually been pretty good. Like, ever since winning the belt from Kairi at Battle in the Valley, her match with Hazuki and Azumi, she fit pretty well. Again, Gaijin heel versus the native baby faces. In this case, again, Gaijin heel, biggest baby face of all of Stardom. But Mercedes is saying she's going to be staying in Japan for the foreseeable future. So I could see Mercedes dropping the belt to Mayu and freelancing all around Japan. It would be interesting if Mercedes did retain and decided to go freelance around Japan, or like go back overseas to the States and contest for the belt out here. But I must honestly say Mayu might pick up the win. It's going to be big game, big time Mayu. And that is damn near undefeatable. It is very hard to beat big match Mayu. And now, your Wondrous Stardom title match. Mina Shirakawa and Sai Kamatani. This has been a rematch since last November when Saya retained against Mina. Unfortunately, the finish really stunk up the feud, and it kind of just left it like right then and there, like on like a really big cliffhanger. But ever since then, Mina has proclaimed she wants to take that belt off of Saya, and they wanted to run this match back, and that's what they're doing right now. Mina has beaten Saya in matches. Maybe not in singles, I think. I don't remember. I remember Mina did beat Saya. And again, Saya did beat Mina the last time they competed against each other in singles competition. Saya has been very hesitant to do the Phoenix Splash ever since the incident. But Mina's like, I don't want this. I don't want this Saya. I want the Saya that fucking broke my face. So I could see Mina win this, because I was gonna say if she won the Cinderella tournament, she was gonna challenge Saya, but since she was like knocked out within like the first round, they're pretty much gonna run this. I mean, Saya's reign has been really good, probably one of the all-timer reigns, but I honestly feel like it's time for a little bit of a change. So I'm gonna say Mina. And now your main event: Tom Nakano, Julia, World of Stardom Championship. This feud has been going on since I think like 2020 or like 2021 with the Wondrous Stardom Championship. Julia did beat Tom the first time. Tom beat Julia the second time, and that was a hair versus hair match. Now the stakes are higher with the World of Stardom Championship, and the last time these two went against each other, Julia did win. I believe it was multi-man woman tag matches, and Julia has won both of them. So it seems that Julia really has the edge on this. Again, it is still very early into Julia's reign for her to drop the belt this quick, because again, she won it back in December. So if Tom won, it would be a really big swerve. I could see Julia beat Tom, but I could also see a time limit draw, because there is only one person. Well, technically two, but well, I would say two. There's two people Julia has. Actually, no. There is one person that's haunting Julia from her past, and that is Saria No. Julia wants to go against Saria No for the belt, and she wants to finally get rid of her haunted past in Ice Ribbon. She defeated Suzu. I believe she defeated Maya Yukihi from Rebel Enemy and like the Freelancer in Japan. And the last one is Saria No. You could throw Risa into that picture as well. So me, again, I could see Time Limit Draw, double count out, or I could see Julia retain. So those are my picks and predictions for All-Star Grand Queendom. You can watch this live on Pia and or potentially Samurai TV for watching in Japan. Again, I will be streaming this. It will be on Stardom World at least a week later, but this card's too good to pass up on. So, thank you all for watching. Let me know what your picks are in the comments down below, and I will catch you on the next stream. Peace.